Decorating a rental property on a budget comes with all sorts of limitations, things that we can't do, things that we're stuck with. Most of us who live in rental properties are stuck with the color of our walls and the color of the carpet. And unfortunately, most of those are white or off-white for the walls and tan for the carpet. I have some suggestions for you for updating your rental and adding some decor that will really help add some personality to your space. The first thing to consider is, are you following the limitations that you have? If you're not allowed to poke holes on the wall, you want to consider using something that's less permanent, like the command hooks to hang your photos or to hang your curtains, things like that. You can also find tension rods where you don't actually have to poke holes in the wall. You can just use the window frame itself in order to hang your curtains. The second thing that you want to consider is, can you take it with you when you move to a new space? Most of us aren't going to stay in our rentals forever, so we want to be able to take these great things that we find and move them with us. What's going to work best for your space? Look at the pieces that you already have. Is there something that you can update? Maybe you want to redo your dining table like I did, or you have a great entertainment center, but it doesn't really work in this space as an entertainment center. What could you repurpose it as? Maybe you could use it as clothes storage. Storage is something that's very important in a rental. We usually don't have a lot of it. So as you're considering your decor, consider how you need that piece to actually function other than just how it looks. Instead of having a traditional coffee table, maybe you want to have a really cool vintage trunk, or you want to use some storage ottomans so that you have some extra place to put things. Check out flea markets and thrift stores. It's a great place to find things that you can use to help with organization and storage, like finding pieces of furniture that just need some updating, maybe are missing pieces, like a dresser that doesn't have any drawers. You can paint it and repurpose it as a bookshelf, or you could paint it and repurpose it as an entertainment center. Texture is a really big thing to help you decorate your rental and add a lot of personality and spice to your space. What can you do in the way of textiles? You can add rugs to help add layers and color to your floor. You can add artwork to your walls that you've either created yourself or you've found. Creating artwork is actually a lot more simple than it seems. You don't have to have artistic talent in order to create art. It can be as simple as buying some canvases and covering them in fabric, or framing some scrapbook paper that you really enjoy to give your space a little bit of lift. And in fact, in my bedroom, I found a pack of scrap paper that I really like, but I didn't have the money at the time to do frames. So budget decorating, just get some of those little command strips and stick them straight to the wall, and you'll find that you have a really nice little pop of color on your wall. And you can do as many as you want or as few as you want. Buy fabric in bulk. For the dining table redo that I did, I found a great fabric that I love for the chairs. So when I purchased it on sale, I bought extra so that I can use it also in the living room to help create some artwork. So that's a really great way to save a little bit of money as well. Another thing that you can do to really help update your rental is update the lighting. Most of the time the lighting is terrible. You either don't have enough or it's really just not very good looking. So instead of using those fixtures that are already there, find some great lamps that you can add to your space. They don't have to look pretty when you get them, because lampshades are not very expensive, or they're very easy to update with some fabric or some paint, and it's very easy to spray paint the bottom of the lamp. Don't be afraid to use color either. You've got these drab walls and you've got this drab floor, so don't be afraid to add some of that color in. Maybe you want to paint the base of your lamp a hot pink and go with a neutral shade, or you want to have a very vibrant shade and a neutral base. Always look for ways that you can add color, whether that be with throw pillows or throw blankets or the artwork on your walls. The more that you can find that you can take with you, that you can add to your space in order to give it some layers, some texture, some styling, those are things that are really going to add personality and make your rental feel like home, even with those limitations. And most of these things are very easy to do on a budget, because you're not looking at buying all new furniture Most of the furniture you can either bring with you and repurpose, use as it was intended, or find some great pieces at the flea market or the thrift store that you can update to match your design style. I would love to hear any suggestions that you have for decorating your rental. Can't really call it a remodel, can we? So we're going to call it a redecor. What suggestions do you have for a redecor? Love to hear them. Leave a comment below or go leave a comment on the blog, and I'll be happy to share some of those with the readers. Also, if you have any great photos, share them on our Pinterest or leave a comment below with your photo. Thanks.